Welcome back to Everton 1878. This is the not so much reaction to Everton 1, Fulham 3. Again, probably one of the worst Everton performances I've seen all season, including the other fixtures I've been like this one. Again. Listen, you know what? Listen, I'm gonna be Listen, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Listen, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you now because I am right. Again, I thought Sean Dyche, the way he managed the game, he managed the game. Not bring players on. The way he changed starting 11 and playing Maupay up front. I was like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Are you trying to get us relegated or beat? Listen, right, Sean Dyche, you know you're a Liverpool supporter. We all know that, mate. We all know that. What I mean by that, though, right? Anyway, bit of rant here, because apparently Sean Dyche got him 11. It last move more recently, so, yeah. Anyway, I was going to start because I've gone a bit wrong, Sean Dyche. Yeah, because we know what I will. Listen, okay, listen a bit. Okay, it's a bit. Unlike Sean Dyche, I will be honest. I'll say, you know what? I don't make excuses. Listen, my Sean Dyche, I don't make. Listen, right, obviously, I'm not Sean Dyche, I don't make excuses, but anyway, time for that. I was just gonna say that because anyway. I was starting them. Sean Dyche was in goal Pickford, Godfrey, Keane, obviously in goal Pickford, and then back four we had against Man United defeat. Really, it was Godfrey, Keane, Tarkowski. Yeah, his name's Polish, I think, something like that. Then it was Mykolenko at left back, and then obviously midfield was Iwobi, Garner, Gueye, McNeil, and Gueye. And guess who played up front? The one player that we have that can't move a ball or get forward, or he's even mobile and just him do his job and score a goal. Neil Maupay. Awful. Awful. Sorry. I'm just mad, really mad. Really just mad at stopping this. Yeah. So, because I forgot to say them. Because you know what? I actually thought in the first half. Let's think yesterday though. I think the atmosphere in the ground wasn't great, and I think the atmosphere in the ground wasn't great last night. I think the atmosphere in the ground yesterday wasn't great. Players' performances weren't great, and so you know what? It felt like the ground. Listen, it felt like players in the ground, and I think us fans to some point. Listen, I think also not all of us. I think some of us fans. Listen, right, hasn't Evertonian. I say this. Listen, hasn't Evertonian. I'll say this because I will. But again, I think that some fans, not all of us, but some of us. Listen, I think. Listen, right, I was going to say something about the fans, but I won't because I'm about to get in trouble and fans won't Scott anymore. But it's like, you know what? I think the atmosphere in the ground and the way it was it didn't feel the same, you know what I mean? It didn't feel the same, as go on with this. Yeah, it was really strange as well. Like, what's going on? Anyway. You know what? There's a thought in the first half. The chances we did have, I went over or didn't go near the goal or they went over the bar or, stuff like that, really. And then again, listen, as I said before, you know what? There's a thought in the first half. We did have the okay chance to get a goal, but again, the goalkeeper Leno, who's a very, very good goalkeeper, by the way, generally really good goalkeeper. You know what? I think he's the only second best goalkeeper next to Pickford, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. But again, I look and go, wow. Again, you know what? It was like we just kind of let's think in the first half we did have the okay chance to get a goal, but nothing really came of it. And then I think Fulham there. I think Fulham did have some chance to get a goal against us, but again Pickford did decently as usually does decently good. He kept Fulham getting a goal. He kept top players like Reed and Wilson and players like that. Really, you're thinking, okay, he's trying to keep us from getting beat here. Because one Pickford, in my opinion, is the only player who's done that all season long, right? Listen, right, you know what? Listen, right, a lot of people going, Listen, I'm gonna go on because if I do, I'll get in trouble with YouTube fan and people who sometimes won't want to. I'll lose subscribers, so and I really can't afford that. So I'm not saying that, but you know, certain things I will say in this video. You've never heard me say before. It's just a joke. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Okay. So, oh, actually, yeah. So send. Go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but you know what? I actually thought in like the you know what? I actually thought in the night. Okay. So you know what? I actually thought in like let's vote like late on in the first half again. No, we had the odd chance to get a goal, but nothing really came of it. And then I was Fulham. They had like a bit much chance that we did the first half to get a goal. Really, I think they had a chance to get a goal against us. So you know what? Yeah. Yeah, around the 22nd minute, Harrison Reed scores. See, around the 22nd minute, Fulham a good chance and Reed scores, makes it Everton 0, Fulham 1. Thinking, what's going on? Why have we let Fulham get a goal against us? Why have we let Fulham score a goal as easy as that against us? That's just really. I was like, I just. Let's talk about. I just couldn't think of any words to call it. It's like, I just said it. It wasn't. I just listen. I just think it was just an absolute mess of performances. Listen, I'm sorry, but it was a mess of performance because it was. It really, really was. I thought, we just. Listen, right. Listen, I don't know if any players watch this. Listen, not if any players watch this video, please. Next home game, Newcastle. Play better, perform better, and score goals. It's not hard. It's not hard to score goals. Sorry, listen. Okay, listen. You know, I was almost swear then. Listen, I was so close swearing then, but I didn't. Listen, I do apologize. I was actually really close to swearing then, but listen, you know what? I was really close to swearing then, but I didn't because kids on video. I don't know about that, so that's why. Yeah, it's like a minute. Yeah. You know what? Let's think after we scored. I think after we scored, I think we did have again. I think we had some better chance to get a goal, but again, nothing came of it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think it was like late on in the first half. Yeah. Sorry, this is like late on in the first half as well. Yeah, around the 35th minute, we create a really good chance to get a goal. McNeil goes forward and scores, makes it Everton 1, Fulham 1. Thinking, right, okay, you know what, we're back in the game. We're back in the game now. We're getting, think, you know what, we just scored an equaliser. We're back in the game now. We'll maybe try and win. Now, let's still try and listen. Let's do a project if that sounds swearing. Listen, do a project if that sounds swearing. It wasn't swearing. It's just it wasn't an F, but it wasn't swearing. Okay, so it wasn't swearing. So don't worry. But yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, and I'm thinking, you know what? I think we're back in here. We're gonna get results here and all that stuff, right? Yeah, but again, Everton let you down. They let you down in so many ways. I've lost count how many times they've done this to me and this to us fans for so long. It's like. I'm just so sick and tired of us getting beaten home, away from home, and frankly, I think these players not playing well, so I'm just sick of it. I really am. Like, genuinely mean it. I'm really, really sick of these players just doing it every single time. I'm sick of it. It's so annoying and winds me up. I go, why are they doing it? Oh, I don't know why they just get me nerves. Listen, you notice that I'm not doing that because I'm trying not to blab out and swear now because when I get angry, swear comes. Flaws out in nothing, so that's why I'm trying to cover it up. Yeah. All right, I think there was a lot of stuff I could do. Oh yes. No. Things fine. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I said yeah. Okay. So okay. Half time, obviously, Everton 1, Fulham 1. Thinking, right, second half, we need to come out of the traps. Listen, you think second half, listen, in second half, we need to come out of the traps, get a goal, another goal. Listen, you think, listen, let's get another goal. Let's make it 2-1 here. So we actually get results at home here. Because we need to get results now. If we don't get results now, I'm sorry, but it'll look like we're going the other way down. And we're on the way. And I frankly don't want doing that. Because, right, you know what? Listen, right, I've been saying we will go down because, again, me being not negative, but me thinking, like, being realistic, because I am realistic when need, because I will be realistic and say certain things. But again, with this, right, it really worries me. It really worries me. This does that. If we go down, we're not coming back up. Because when I was telling my dad yesterday, if we go down, I think within like 2 years, we'd be in administration. You know what that means? The club will become not resolved. It'll be I think something like the club be dissolved or something like that. I think something like the club be dissolved or something around there, anyway. And there'd be lots of stuff with it. I don't know what it is because one, I'm not a fancy player. I'm not a money expert or fancy expert because I don't know. But yeah, yeah. Let's start the second half. I think let's win the second half. Let's think in the second half. Let's think in the second half. We stop creating chances to get a goal, and we just let Fulham have the ball, like ball possession, have the ball more. Get chances to get a goal, and we just let Fulham have the ball more. I was like, what are we doing? Why are we letting Fulham have the ball time? I was like, what? I don't know. Yeah, I think, just around like 2 seconds from the first half, 2 seconds from the first half, really. Okay. Yeah, and around the 51st minute, Fulham had another chance to get a goal, and I think obviously a former Liverpool fan, and not former fan, I think obviously a former Liverpool player, and obviously I think former Liverpool player and a fan, I think he was. I don't know, because one I was Paul Liverpool, so I don't know, but yeah, Wilson scores in the 51st minute, thinking, and then that makes it Everton 1, Tottenham 2. Everton 1, Fulham 2. Thinking, you just go, what is going on? What on earth? Listen, don't say each word that. I'll say because kids watch this video. But yeah, you think, you know what? And then I was like, what on earth is Dice doing? I thought, what on earth is Sean Dice doing here? I started thinking, Dice, what are you doing here? Mate, you don't know what you're doing whatsoever. I'm sorry, but he doesn't. So that's just my opinion. I don't know what he's doing. I really don't. Oh, I thought, what's going on here? Anyway. Yeah. Listen, I think let's think like for me, like major parts of the game. Let's think of like major parts of the game yesterday. Let's think of like major parts of the game yesterday when we played at home. Let's think like major parts of the major parts of the game yesterday when we just we just let Fulham. Listen, we just let Fulham have the ball. We let them have more shots than we did. I was like, listen, as an Evertonian, right, I have massive respect for Fulham because one, I think their ground's amazing. I think their fans are. Listen, right, as an Evertonian, I think Fulham's fans and their ground is. Listen, I think Fulham fans are amazing. I think their ground is. It's still an amazing ground to go to as well because I've actually been to it. I know because I've actually been to Fulham's ground. Listen, every time I go to Fulham ground, seriously go because it's absolutely. Listen, it's dead old, but it's a dead nice stadium. Honestly, listen, I think you say what. Listen, I think when you actually say, you see how big it, I go, oh my god, this ground's so nice. I think Fulham's ground isn't as big as ours, but again, it's the same type feel. So, oh yeah, it's very, go on. Anyway, yeah. And then, yeah. Okay, you know what? As I felt like, later on, towards middle second half, we had like the odd okay chance, really, but not really came that chance to get a goal, not really came of the chance to get a goal, really, yeah, and I think it was around. Am I missing stuff here? Was that there? Okay. No, that's just says what. Yeah, around the 68th minute, former another great chance to get a goal, and Dan James scores, makes it Everton 1, Fulham 3. You're thinking, you just go, what's going on? What thinking like, what on earth is that Sean Dyche doing here? You're thinking like, what on earth is Sean Dyche doing here? You're thinking like, what on earth is Sean Dyche doing here? Yeah. So yeah. You're thinking, right, what on earth is Sean Dyche doing here right now? What is he doing here now? Because again, I was watching the game yesterday, man, and I'm thinking, what? I'm going. He started Maupay up front. I was like, why start Maupay? He's as slow as. He's a slow player. He's not mobile enough. He's as slow as I am. Listen, I'm not fast, but listen, I'm faster than either. Listen, I'm not fast person. I'm not. Listen, I think like. Listen, I'm not fast person. I'm not. But again, Maupay's slower than I am. I was like, listen, okay. Yeah, I think that's the thing. You know, let's think of it. Let's think of it really. I think Maupay did have a good sort of get a goal. I think it was early in the first half. I can't remember. I think it was early in the first half. He had a chance to get a goal, but again, he just went over the bar. It slided. It went the bar. It didn't go in that. So it went over the bar. Something like that happened. And I was like, that was it. I was like, oh, why on earth did we sign Maupay from Brighton? Why did we sign him? He's an awful player. I'm sorry, he's awful. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Again. Yeah. And around the 50th minute, we bring on Patterson for Godfrey, which I think, I thought Patterson should have come on. I thought Patterson should have, in my opinion, should have started, in my opinion. I'm sorry, but in my own opinion, I thought Patterson should start instead of Godfrey, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, so, but I think everyone who watches this channel obviously will have their own opinion, but that's just my opinion, because, right, let's just run it. It's just going to be, yeah, cool, okay, and around the 69th minute, we bring on. Around the 69th minute, we bring in Davis for Gueye. I'm thinking, you know what? Listen, Tom Davis isn't a great player, but again, Tom Davis will do a job. Midfield, he could probably. If Tom, Tom Davis is a player that'll come on, he'll do a job in midfield, and that'll be it, okay? Because he's not going to be. Let's be honest, he's not going to be an amazing player, right? He's going to be a player, right? He's a player that'll come on, do a job in midfield, and that's it, really. He's not going to be that good, but he's going to do that, okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and around the 70th minute, Gueye gets the yellow card. Listen, I've been the referee for the game. I can't remember his name. Tarkowski, I forgot his name. Let's been referee for the game. Let's been referee for the game. Obviously, Anthony Taylor. It was an absolutely awful, terrible referee. Let's vote referee for the game yesterday, Anthony Taylor. I thought he was a terrible, awful referee. I mean, the fella didn't know his half of the fouls and tackles that were going on. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, okay. I was like, you know what? Fair enough. Okay, you don't see it. Fine, don't mind that. I was like, all right, yeah, it happens. I don't know, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so obviously, and around the 74th minute, we bring on Sims for Maupay, which we should have done that much. Listen, we should have done that much. Listen, we should have done that much earlier than Dyche did. I'm sorry, but we should have. Listen, I'm sorry, but we should have done that. I'm sorry, but we should have gone out and done that. But did we know? We played Maupay up front for a few hours. Listen, we played Maupay up front for half the 90 minutes and then took him off. I was like, you're not playing Sims. Loan him out then. Loan him something again. I'm thinking, I don't know. Weird. But it's just me. Yeah. You know what? You know what was right? I think, to be honest, I actually thought in the second half. I think I think towards the end of it, we did actually. I think we did create some okay chances to get a goal, but again, nothing came of it. Their goalkeeper Leno kept out again. Yeah, and and around the 79th minute, they bring on Reed for Willian. I'm thinking, yeah, they're bringing on players here that they bring on, to win games of football in a game which is hard. This thing, what and I think what they're bringing on players here because can win a game of football, in a game like this where it's dead hard, where you physically, and I'm thinking they're bringing players who've quality, who've got passion, got desire to win and get results. Because if I'm right, I think they're safe. I don't know. I think Fulham are safe from relegation. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, because one I don't support Fulham, so I don't know. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think obviously again. Obviously 7 minute again. Obviously, around they got 7th minute again. They bring on Keane for Pereira. And I'm thinking, right, again, like I said before, players who want to be here. So, the players that want to, play and score goals and whatnot. And I'm thinking, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I actually genuinely thought that the players on the pitch yesterday couldn't be bothered, didn't look interested, didn't want to be there, firstly, right? Firstly, they didn't want to be there, right? Because you know what? In my honest opinion, I honestly thought that. Listen, you know what? Because you know what? Listen. But you know what? I honestly. But you know what? Honestly, I thought. Listen, so you know what? I honestly think that the players yesterday didn't look interested, didn't want to be there, didn't want any desire or any passion to try to actually try and get us to win a game of football at home. We haven't done that in what? No, you know what? For like a long time, we haven't done that in a long time. I think we haven't done that. And listen, we haven't done that in any game this season because one, these players just like, oh, it's all right. And you know what? There's the other thing. It was like watching an Everton preseason friendly. It really was. It was like watching an Everton preseason friendly in the summer. It was like that. I was like, is this a competitive match or listen? Is this a competitive game or match? Listen, is this competitive? Listen, yeah, I was like, is this a competitive game or yeah? Listen, I was like, is this a competitive match or game? Listen, is this not a competitive game or friendly game? Yeah. Listen, I was like, is this like a preseason friendly or a competitive match or game at home? I was like, I'm thinking. Yeah, I think, what? Yeah, I think, how come it's like watching a preseason friendly? And I was like, why isn't it like a competitive match or game at home? I was like, what's going on here? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I was just genuinely like, what's going on here? Are we just, oh no. Oh, I swear, anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And around the 80th minute, McNeil gets a yellow card. You think of the referee again, awful. And around the 81st minute, this player's in the squad as well. Arabo Bioa, is it Boa? I think he's the next Man City player. I think. Am I wrong? I don't know. Card in the 80th minute. Obviously, he gets one in the 81st minute. You're thinking, okay, it's getting tight now because it's like okay, yeah, yeah, okay. And around the 85th minute, they bring on Lucas. Is it Luke? So I think, you think, you know what? No, they bring on Luke. I can't remember the name now. They bring on Luke. Is it Lucas? Is it Lucas? I do apologise. Lucas on for Reed. 5th minute, thinking, right? They're bringing on players that actually, want to win, want to win this match, that game of football. They want to win it. Our players didn't look interested, bothered, or even slightly interested or bothered in winning this game at home. I was like, we are in. We're 17th in the league, right? We are 17th in the Premier League, and we're near the relegation zone. And you don't look bothered to win that game of football. I'm sorry, but if you do that, you're not an Everton player, man. You're not an Everton player. I want to see you again. I don't want to see you again. I really don't. Sorry, but I don't. Sometimes, sometimes, God. Oh no. Anyway, yeah. And around the I think around the 90th minute, they bring on, Vinicius. Oh, no, anyway. Yeah, good then. On for James. I'm thinking, right, they're bringing on players that, they probably would. Listen, yeah, I think, they're bringing players here who would probably score, get a goal or something like that against us. Yeah. Around the 96th minute, they bring on, around the 96th minute, their goalkeeper Leno gets a yellow card based for time wasting, basically. Basically that, because what happens is their goalkeeper Leno gets a yellow card, I believe, for time wasting, because I think Pickford's been known for doing it as well. But I'm not going to be honest opinion about football now, because you probably won't like it. But you know what? Listen, guys, you want me to do any more videos like? Listen, guys, you want me to do any more? Listen, guys, you want me to do any videos about football news, about different teams and stuff like that? Like, let me know in the comments, because it'd be dead helpful. Because let me know. Oh yeah, I'd like to see that. Well, let's guys, you want to see some videos like that? Don't worry, guys, I'll do them, because that's something I'd love to do. I'd love to do something like that, guys. For this channel, it's amazing. Talk TV video. I'd love to. Listen, okay, I'd love to do something like that. Not insane, but similar. It's like some way of doing that. Yeah. Do you bring anyone else for that? No, we don't. No, that was it, yeah. I thought you brought someone else. Yeah. Full time. Yeah. Listen, I think the match ball I'm going to rant now. Right, I got. Okay, you know what? Listen, right. Okay, listen, Everton players, right? Listen, Everton players. We are in a relegation. We are near the relegation. So listen, Everton players, right? We are 17th in the Premier League table, right? Listen, Everton players. We are 17th in the Premier League table, right? We are so near the relegation zone. We are near the relegation zone, right? And we need to get wins at home and away. We need to do it now. Not tomorrow, not any time after that. We need to do it now. If we don't do it now, guess what? We will go down. We will be relegated from the Premier League for the first time in God knows how many years, right? And so you know what? In the Championship, guess what? Listen, I think it seems like the Bolton seems like likes of that. Guess what? They went down, right? Those clubs weren't run correctly. Guess what? They went administration 2 years after that. They went administration 1 year or 2 years after that. I don't know. You're thinking, right? Okay. You're thinking, okay. Listen. Listen. I'm sorry. You know what? We need to get wins at home and away from home, and we need to get wins like now. If we don't, we will go down and be relegated for the first time. Goes how many years? And so you know what? Listen. Sorry, you know what? Listen, sorry, but no. Listen, sorry, but you know what? You know what? We need to not treat games like as if the pre-season friendly, because they're not, right? Because we need to get we need to get games at home now. We need to win games at home and away from home. Listen, we need to win games at home, and we need to win away games as well now. Because listen, if we don't do that, right, we will be relegated from the Premier League for the first time goes years, like I said before. But you know what? That will happen to us. Listen, we go down, we're not coming back for at least 2 or 3 or 4 years. For at least 2 or 3 or maybe 4 years. Because again, the Championship. Listen. I was watching the Championship in the pub in Liverpool yesterday, right? I think it was Fulham Blackburn. I can't remember what it was now. You know what? Listen, I watched a bit of I think I watched a bit of it, and I was like, yeah, because you know because you know what? I watched a bit of it, right? Guess what? That championship looks a very, very, very tough. Looks a very, very tough, very, very tough league. Because you know what? The player that we linked with there, you know, Diaz, we supposed to sign, we didn't have to sign because he's still, you know, I was doing sign because again, this club is just run so badly. So, yeah, because one of these clubs runs so badly. So, yeah, full time. Everton 1, Fulham 3. Yeah, you know what? The Blues lose at home in a vital home game to keep us in the Premier League for next season. Absolute. Listen, what an absolute. I know. You know what? I think I'm from. Yeah, because you know what? Listen, yeah, because you know I think the performance in the first half was awful, terrible, embarrassing, disgraceful, a joke, embarrassment. You know, embarrassment. Because you know it. Listen, yeah, because you know I think the performance in the first half was an embarrassment, a joke, disgraceful, and you know every single other word that you could probably think of. That game is. Listen, I think our game yesterday at home versus Fulham was all those words you can think of. It was that. That's how bad it was. So